As a Microsoft data analytics partner, Preferred Strategies helps customers transform JD Edwards data into a strategic asset. Our QuickLaunch for Microsoft solution translates the cryptic backend of the JD Edwards ERP system for over 20 modules, including sales. In this report, we have several pages to help you analyze your sales data. The first one is the key sales metrics page where you can monitor all of your critical sales KPIs. You can see we have some standard sales metrics such as gross profit percent, gross profit dollars, and sales dollars broken out by different time frames such as month to date, quarter to date, and year to date. As part of the Quick Launch solution, we'll work with your team in order to help define and visualize your most important sales KPIs. In this report, you can change the year and period with the buttons at the top of the page. So if I want to check out the results from the same period of last year, I could choose 2018 up here. And if I want to check out a different period, I could choose that as well. And now you'll see that all the data updates to reflect those selections. You can also slice and dice the data by any of your JDE category codes that you can get the key insights that are important to you and start to take action. So if I'm the Western Regional Manager, you can come over here to the Region Slicer and choose West. And now you'll see all of the KPIs update to reflect just the Western region. Furthermore, I could come down here and maybe just look at my retail sales by selecting Retail. And now you can see all of the KPIs are showing the retail channel sales for the Western region of period 5 in 2018. The sales summary is the next page in our report that allows us to dive into the details around what's really driving sales and gross profit figures across all aspects of the business. So you can see we have some visualizations broken out by our different product groups, as well as our different sales reps and our different sales channels that we have for our business. And then in the lower part of the report, you can see we have some information around our different customers, as well as different product group and region performance. And we also have some trend analysis around the different gross profit margins for each of our sales channels. So if we hover over some of these visualizations, we have some report page tooltips set up so that you can add additional context to your data analysis. And then we also have the ability to start drilling into our visualization. So I could right click on one of these data elements and choose to drill down, and now I can see further details to start answering questions that I might have. We also have the ability to drill through from more aggregated levels of detail to more granular levels. So I can choose to drill from this visualization and drill through to the sales rep analysis report page. And now you can see that Jason Lee has been passed through as the filter for this report. And now I'm ready to analyze Jason Lee's performance to figure out what he's doing right and what he's doing wrong in order to make some improvements and really refine our sales strategy to drive the bottom line for our business. I can choose to go back here to the previous page by choosing this back button. And same thing for region down here. If I want to right click and drill through to get more region analysis, I can do that as well. So you can see we have a similar page set up for analyzing our different region performance. And then I can come back here by choosing the back button as well. The next page in this report is the product analysis page. So from this page, we can quickly gain some visibility into our product performance across several of our sales channels, and we can get insights from the item branch and item master tables of JD Edwards so that we can ensure that we're really driving our sales for our most profitable products. We've also included a sales geography page of this report so that we can visualize our sales performance geographically if needed. So you can see here we have some higher sales for states like Missouri, Texas, and California. And of course, if we click on one of these, you'll see it update all the rest of the visuals on the page. And then we also again have these same slicers set up on the left here based on your different category codes that we've renamed in the QuickLaunch solution for you to slice and dice the data with. The final page of this report is the trend forecasting page. And this leverages the automated forecasting feature within Power BI to help us get an idea of what is likely to happen in the next quarter. So you can see that we're forecasting for common metrics in our model, such as sales dollars, quantities, as well as gross profit percent. And we're actually forecasting six months out, but we're ignoring the last 3 data points in our trend here so that we can test the accuracy of the forecasting model within Power BI. And we have this set to be a 95% confidence interval, which means that 95% of the time the observed data point will fall within the upper and lower bounds specified within this forecast feature. And for the most part, it's done a pretty accurate job of predicting our different metrics. And of course, the more data that we feed into this visualization, the more accurate the forecasting models will be. The QuickLaunch for Microsoft solution from Preferred Strategies offers a centralized metadata layer with analysis services tabular models that translate the cryptic backend of JD Edwards into a high-performance data repository for analytics. So if we were to try to connect Power BI to a raw JD Edwards transaction system, your experience would be very similar to this one, where you have all of your cryptic table names, such as the 4102 or the item branch, or perhaps the 42119 or the sales order history table. And then we'd have to go through and have to know what all of the cryptic column names or aliases are so that we could start making sense of this data model. And we'd have to know about how to convert Julian dates and do the decimal precisions, as well as a lot about data modeling and then how we can relate the different dimension tables with the fact tables. So all of this is already done for you using the QuickLaunch solution for Microsoft. And if we switch over and look at that same report, the sales solution, now we can have the data model exposed and we can see that we have all of our different dimension and fact tables that we need to analyze JD Edwards sales information already available to us. So if you'd like more information about our sales solution template or the quick launch for Microsoft tabular models, please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks for watching.